Hey, it's David Elder, and today on a new episode of Texas Eats, we're going to some of the best burger spots in Austin and San Antonio, plus we got some big game snack hacks just in time for the big game.
Get ready to go inside the newest location of a popular burger spot in San Antonio, slinging out one of the biggest chicken fried steaks that you can get in a drive-thru. Plus, we go inside the newest location of another beloved burger spot in SA that's serving up a wild brisket burger combination. And APCO joins us for some game day snack hacks you're not going to want to miss just in time for the big game. All that and more right now on Texas Eats.
Now we're here in Castle Hills, right outside of San Antonio, to go inside of the newest location of a popular San Antonio burger spot that's got all kinds of delicious bites on the menu, including a huge chicken fried steak that you got to see to believe. Let's go see what's on the menu at Mr. Juicy. Now we're here inside the kitchen with chef and owner Andrew Wiseman. Thank you so much for being in here with us, man, and having us out here.
Welcome in. Thanks for coming.
This is your newest location here in Castle Hills, and you're cranking out, it has to be like the best drive-through burger you can get in this area of Texas. I mean, you had that first brick and mortar, then you had the drive-through, and now you got this third location. What's something that keeps motivating you, that keeps driving you?
We don't have to abide by the rules of a quick service for the most part. Like if I want to do a special any particular day, we run a special. For instance, our chicken fried steak that kind of blew up, that was at one point just a special we decided to do one day, so we did it.
Now, the item to get that you got to try when you come out here, it's got to be that double, right?
100%.
Double meat, double cheese. It's that number one that's on the menu. And then we're going to add bacon, mushrooms, and what really sets you guys apart here, that wet sauce, right?
That's correct.
Now, talk to me about the inspiration behind that for people that don't know.
So the wet sauce is a spin on sauce au poivre, the famous French sauce, steak sauce.
I'm going to let you get to it because you're a busy man here in the kitchen. You got some burgers you're going to be making for us. You got chicken fried steak, desserts, and all kinds of great bites. So I'm going to meet you out in the dining room here in just a little bit. I'm going to let you get to it, all right?
Yeah, I'll see you out there.
All right. All right, Chef, now we're out here in the dining room. You can see right behind us, lunch just got kicked off. So you guys are gonna have some business going on, but I tell you what, we got the business right here. So this is the double meat, double cheese. And then we added bacon, mushrooms, we have jalapenos on there as well. But the fresh tomatoes, the lettuce, the cheese, those are things that come with the burger itself. Toasted bun, you have the secret sauce, and we did add the wet sauce to this as well.
And it's made a la minute, it's made to order.
It's juicy, it's a little spicy with the jalapeno. It's perfectly salted, and the fresh produce, it adds that balance of flavor as well. Now this is the burger right here. This is the one you gotta try. We're gonna dive in. We've got some other items in front of us, but I tell you what, it's hard to put this down right now. So I'm going for another bite. On to the next one right here. Chicken fried steak through a drive-thru. I mean, I don't think there's anywhere else in the world I can think of where you can get this. And this is no joke.
Yeah.
That's a huge piece right there. You got a bed of fries on the bottom. You got onion rings, and this is the only way you can get them at the restaurant. You have to get it with on top of the chicken fried steak. And then you got your sauce all on the side. How popular has it been since you introduced it?
Oh, crazy. It kind of went viral for a while. It got so popular it shut us down for a couple of days. We had to regroup, reevaluate our lives.
Yeah.
And then we've been doing it sporadically. I tried it. This is really near and dear to my heart, so I only make this available when I'm at one of the particular locations.
So this is like a secret menu item.
It is, yeah.
All right, so you got to ask them when you come in, if you're looking for the chicken fried steak, you got to be, hey, is chef in the house? Because we want this. This is the one. Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's the bite. Crunchy, tender, peppery. This is nuts. This is comfort food to the next level.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
That's wild. I mean, you wouldn't think of going to like a burger spot and being like, yeah, let me get the chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
And you get something like this. Another popular item, the chicken sandwich.
Yep.
And now you're making your own house sauce on this. It's almost like a wing sauce.
Yep.
And I can look on their fresh produce. You got big pickle flavor on there as well. You got the buns on there that are toasted. In the back row right here, you also have milkshakes, and you have a variety of milkshakes on the menu.
We do.
And at the other location, Raul, because this is the new location, you have boozy shakes.
Everything from Hennessy to Jack to Tito's vodka. You can add them in your shakes or on top of a sundae or whatever you want to do.
I tell you what, I mean, you guys are just knocking it out of the park. I mean, you got the desserts, you got the shakes, you also have the banana split, which is something new on the menu as well, correct?
It is.
And then you also have pies and cookies?
Fruit pies vary day to day on which ones we have. It's usually cherry, blueberry, apple, sometimes peach, sometimes rhubarb.
Chef, thank you so much for having us out here, you guys. The newest location of Mr. Juicy here in San Antonio and Castle Hills. You guys got to come check them out. You have the shakes, but you also have this one right here. And this is the banana split. Come get the burgers. Come enjoy yourself. The chicken fried steak is next level. Cheers.
Cheers.
Big game is tomorrow, and you guys here at Jordan Ford have big savings on all your vehicles, especially the one that's right here, right?
Wait, what big game? What are you talking about? I mean, I know a lot of the listeners, your listeners, they love your show, but they can't wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Some of those girls just gonna watch it to watch Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah.
You know, no, I can't wait it either, but this is a big deal. This is the best-selling vehicle in America, best-selling truck in America for 48 years in a row. This is our bread and butter. This is an F-150 XLT. We discount these in the thousands, the $10,000 range.
Wow.
Discount. I've got a ton of them on the lot, great selection. The customer will really have a hard time not finding exactly what they want.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get the best vehicle for the ultimate tailgate, you got to come out here, Jordan Ford, and to know more about all the inventory, just go online, jordanford.com.
Go Chiefs.
Now we're here at the new KSAT Studio B, and joining us right now is Jay and David Rowe with APCO. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Now we are getting ready for game day snack hacks. All right, here's the scenario. You ready? 3 hours before the big party that you have going on before the big game, okay? You got to call the audible. You're 4-1. You don't have anything set up. All right, so you got to think on your feet. You got to think on your toes. That's what we've got you set up for right here. This is going to be stuff that you could find at your local HEB, and a lot of this is already pre-made, and we're going to kick it up to the next level. We're taking it there. We're getting that rookie that's coming out hot, right? Bam, right there, APCO products. And we're going to be putting this into all these different pre-made items to take it to that next level of flavor. And the first thing that we're going to do right now, right here, jalapeno poppers. Who doesn't love jalapeno poppers, right? Everybody loves them.
Oh yeah.
Right?
For sure.
All right, now when you get them from HEB, you can get them already wrapped, jalapenos, cream cheese, bacon. We made our own chorizo right here using the APCO products. We pulled all the cream cheese out of it, mixed it with that pre-cooked chorizo, right? So you're getting all that flavor into the core of these things. And then we're throwing into the air fryer. You can use an oven, you can use a grill, however you want to do it. We took it in there about 400 degrees, a little over 20 minutes, flip it all around so we can get it super crispy. I would say this is like the ultimate way to get flavor. All right, so you can see super crispy. They're beautiful. They held up really nice.
Perfect. Perfect.
There we go. That's the bite.
Got the bacon, chorizo.
Touchdown.
Right? Hey, touchdown. No fumbles here. Yeah. And I love that the chorizo in there, it adds that little bit of texture on the inside as well.
perfect.
There's so much flavor out of all these products that when you add it into something like this, you are taking it to that next level. I am going to finish the whole thing.
For sure.
Right? We got to eat it. That looks great. The next easy game day hack for these snacks right here, hot dogs. Who doesn't love a good hot dog? Now this is the secret because you can get canned chili, but to take it to that next level, we've added the chorizo in there. So Dave, you're gonna be assembling us some hot dogs. So we got some buns that have warmed up. Here, you're gonna go for it.
Oh, all right, sure, all right.
Bam, shredded cheese. Now all of this you can find at your local HEB. Once again, super easy to grab and go. You don't even have to cut your own onions. They got it for you, ready to rock. Super easy, right?
Yeah, very easy. You like little chili, a lot of chili?
Load me up.
Load you up. All right.
Easy assembly, easy to build out. Hot dogs. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
All right, that's the bite. Gentlemen, we are down to the last item here on our snack hack for the big game. And right here, I think this is like the winner for me. Chori queso is like one of my favorite appetizers you can get at any restaurant.
Yeah.
We have made a combination of easy melt cheese, the queso blanco. We also used Oaxaca cheese and mozzarella, and then we used a lot of chorizo in there.
Yeah.
We just loaded this thing up. And so you mix that all together, let it melt, and now you get this. Show them, Jay.
Look at that.
Woo! Oh, man. You get this gooey, stretchy, cheesy goodness. So here, let's dig in. Grab your chip of choice.
Whatever.
And then cheers to you. And look at that, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Into the bowl, still nice and stretchy, big flavor. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa,
Yep.
that's a hefty amount.
That is a hefty amount.
Man, banger after banger after banger. This is a spread right here. APCO has so many different products to choose from. Right inside of HEB, where I wanted to get all this stuff today, it is clearly labeled. And let me tell you, this stuff stands out. If you don't see APCO, ask for APCO, because you want to make sure that it's on the shelves. And then you guys have a lot of different stuff here. The premium is a really good choice if you want to go lean on the chorizo, right?
Correct. Yeah, or the longanisa, either one of these two products. If you're looking for a leaner, it's a great option. Yeah.
And then I love the especial. That's the flavor that I grew up with. You know, that's kind of that classic texture, classic flavor.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we're sharing these recipes. They're super easy. Go ahead and scan the QR code on the screen right now. Go to TexasEatsTV.com to learn more information about APCO and, of course, all the different things we have going on today's show. We have a lot more food to eat right now.
Yep.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you.
Let's
Awesome.
go.
Thank you so much.
Big game, snack hacks. This is where it's at.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we go inside the newest location of another beloved burger spot in SA that's serving up a wild brisket burger combination. And next on the show, we go inside one of the most popular burger spots in the state of Texas, operated by a professional skateboarder and a Michelin star chef in Austin. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here on the east side of downtown Austin to go inside of a spot that's the brainchild of a professional skateboarder and a Michelin-starred chef, where they came together to create one of the best burgers that you can find in Central Texas. Let's go see how they're cooking it up at NADC Burger, aka Not a Damn Chance. Joining us now is co-founders Neen Williams and Chef Philip Franklin Lee. You guys, thank you so much for having us in the kitchen.
Hell yeah.
Now, you guys are busy. We got customers out here standing in line waiting for some of these great burgers that you have served up. But talk to me about Not a Damn Chance. I mean, this started as a pop-up here in Austin, and now it's blown up, man. This thing is huge. Everybody's talking about it. They got to get their hands on these burgers. What has that experience been like for both of you?
Well, it wasn't even really a pop-up. It was Neen and I were making burgers for fun and handing them out for free. Terrible business model, but it was a fun hobby because I've got a bunch of serious, Michelin-starred restaurants.
Right.
And, Neen skates professionally and is a professional, athlete, and for us this was just like a fun thing to do on the weekends.
When did you decide, all right, we could actually do something with it?
We were approached by a friend that had an open kitchen and wanted to, he was like, hey, instead of giving your burgers away all the time, like, would you guys actually like selling some burgers? And we were like, okay, let's try it out.
Coming in from that Michelin-starred background, what was the transferable skills that you took from that background into this kind of venture where it feels like a fast casual experience?
So we spent the better part of 2 years perfecting this burger. The right cheese, the right amount of onions, the right beef, the right buns, how much sauce, how much pickles, all of those things. And so in the same way that I would design a piece of sushi, we designed the burger.
So Not a Damn Chance, right? So what was the background for that, and what was that creation moment like for you?
So we use one of Neen's signature seasonings. That's how we started making the burger. I was like, yo, let's just use one of your seasonings. And so our second or third time we showed up to make free burgers, we were doing it at a really, really famous skate park in California that's only open to pros. And so I was like, I don't remember which one of us was like, yo, we should have an Instagram just in case somebody wants to tag us. And so we were trying to figure out what to call it on the ride over there. And I was like, why don't we just call it the NADC burger? And while we were driving there, we got the Instagram, and that's it.
Well, I'll tell you what know what else is Not a Damn Chance is these customers walking out of here without a burger in their hands. So I'm gonna let you guys keep cooking. And then here in a little bit, we're gonna grab some burgers. We'll go out to the front. We're gonna try them out. We're gonna get some fries, get some good drinks. This sounds awesome. You guys get to it. I know you're busy, okay? All right, so y'all keep cooking. Now we're in the front dining area, which there's a little area here in the front. There's also a bigger area outside, which is super cool because you get to go relax and enjoy Austin out there. Now, right in front of us, you also have loaded fries as an option on the menu. Talk to me a little bit about these right here.
Those are our beast mode fries. So they pretty much have all the same ingredients as the burger. So they have our special sauce, cheese on top, some chopped pickles and jalapenos. The jalapenos are tamed jalapenos, so they're not super spicy, and our special seasoning on top.
All right, Philip's already going in, brother. You're already going in. Cheers to you guys. He's hungry. It's lunchtime. I gotta try the burger here, y'all. That's the bite. Oh my God.
Nothing fancy, nothing special. It's the burger you've had a million times. Just every single step dialed in.
It's super saucy. You almost got like that kind of like a Salisbury steak saucy kind of vibe to it, which is super awesome. And you can see on the inside, you guys got this cooked to a beautiful medium on there. The seasoning is exceptional, and it really highlights the protein. But you guys, I sincerely appreciate your time. You guys rocked it out. I mean, you did a bunch of orders for guests. You guys rocked these out for us. I can't wait to dive into these fries as well. You guys, not a damn chance. You guys got to come to Austin if you're in the Texas area. Of course, there are, 9 locations coming soon total. So you guys got to look out for them. And I tell you what, grab an ice cold beer when you're out here. Grab a soda, grab some drinks, enjoy yourself. The team is awesome. There's not really any other experience that you could find like this in this area, you guys. Cheers one more time.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. That's the bite.
I know.
I gotta dive in now. I've been talking too much. I gotta eat.
Not a damn chance.
If it ain't dripping, you're tripping. I'm gonna tell you that. Look at that. Oh, there you go. You gotta hold on to the juice.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we go inside the newest location of another beloved burger spot in SA that's serving up a wild brisket burger combination. And next on the show, get ready for an out-of-this-world experience as we take a cruise up to ATX for some UFO burgers. So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in Austin, right outside of Mueller, to go inside of a restaurant that's serving us some out-of-this-world burgers. Plus, they got some great side items and some sweet desserts you won't believe. Let's see what's on the menu at Spinning Buns. Joining us now is Kareem Mardini. He's one of the co-owners out here at the restaurant. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, David.
Now we're here in the kitchen. Right behind us, you got the flat top, you got the burgers cooking, and you're gonna be showing us how you make what y'all call the UFO burger. The concept behind the UFO burger is that it's like a pocket.
Yes, closes it, seals it from all the sides, so all the nice juiciness is gonna stay sealed in there, not gonna be messy, so it's a lot juicier and just tastes amazing. It is a Korean concept. They actually put like home cooking in a burger and then they seal it up and eat it. So we were like, man, why don't we just put a regular burger? Everybody loves a burger here, but
Everybody loves burgers.
let's make it a newer, cooler concept, man.
I love that. So the name Spinning Burgers, I mean, this is you and your dad run this one, right?
Yes, we've made this concept that's been open for almost 6 months right now, and we're first location, hopefully gonna expand soon.
Let's go. Okay, which one are you gonna be making for us today?
We're gonna make a double classic burger today, so it's gonna have our classic cheeseburger, grilled onions, pickles, double cheese, double patty on there.
All right, so it's saucy, it's cheesy, you got onions and pickles, so it's gonna have that acidity, a little bit of crunch, great flavor. What's the next step?
Next step is gonna go to our special press machines. That's where the magic comes into place.
Oh yeah, look at that. In it goes. So once it comes out of this, it's gonna be pressed all the way down.
Yeah, it's gonna seal from all the sides, so it's gonna be a lot less messy. This is a double, so it's not gonna seal as well, but it's gonna be nice and juicy, and it's gonna have all that flavor in there.
Well, you know we gotta do it big on Texas Eats, so we gotta get the double out here. But you're gonna make a couple different options for us, and then onion rings, fries, you guys got the whole deal.
Yes, yeah, our onion rings fries got a special seasoning on there that's just gonna make that flavor awesome, man.
Well, I'm super excited. I'm gonna leave you to it because you're pretty busy back here. So these burgers are gonna start cooking up. We're gonna have a lot of options. We're gonna go out to the dining room area and give everything a try. This right here is the double patty classic. You can see on the inside, it's got the cheese, pickles, that house sauce, and this thing is loaded. And now that pocket keeps it nice, steamy, and hot. I'm excited for the house sauce, the pickles, everything looks really nice. That's the bite. The seasoning on the outside of the meat, it's a little sweet, a little smoky, and I can imagine it's very similar to what is on the outside of the French fries as well. The caramelized onions on there have a great texture to them, and the pickles add that little bit of acidity that you want to cut through all that cheese and the house sauce. The meat is 100% sirloin, so they're not skimping out on any of the products out here. It's only high quality stuff. That's really good. That's a great burger, and it's fun to look at. Now we're gonna be trying right here is the spicy spin. So this is a spicy version of their classic. It's got the spicy sauce. Oh, and look at that. Woo! Oh man! So even just smelling it, it already has a different scent to it. You can see that it's got a different profile already. I'm super excited. The spicy spin, that's the bite. Ooh, so spicy. This is a great option. And then that little hot pocket that you get, that little cheese pocket, make sure that when you get that cheese pull out of there, it's gonna look really good. You're gonna wanna take some videos and pictures of that as well. That is really nice. All right, this is the chicken spin. What I love about these little pockets is all this steam. They're just keeping it really nice and hot in there. Here we go. In the biggest compliment possible, this is the closest thing that I've had to Chick-fil-A outside of Chick-fil-A. The chicken is very tender. It's got a lot of great flavor. Once you're finished with your burger, your sides, you gotta save room for dessert when you're out here. They have a lot of different options available. Now we're gonna bust this one open, see what's on the inside. It's got the powdered sugar on there. Ooh, Nutella. I see bananas and strawberries on this one. Now, if you wanna take the Nutella sandwich to the next level, you can get a scoop of vanilla ice cream added on the inside, and that's what we have in the front. Now, this thing is nuts. This one right here is their Biscoff option, which if you like that Biscoff flavor, they have that available as well. And you can see it's got some graham cracker in there, marshmallows, and strawberry. You guys, this spot is really fun. Lots of different options. The fries and the onion rings are both really good. The classic burger is great, but I gotta say the spicy is probably my favorite bite out here on the menu. And you get it all in a UFO shape, all smashed together so they're portable. Great fun stuff. Save room for dessert. This is the Biscoff right here. That's the bite.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we go inside the newest location of another beloved burger spot in SA that's serving up a wild brisket burger combination. And next on the show, we show you 2 new burger spots in San Antonio perfect for game day bites and family fun. So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. The brick and mortar location of Pumpers is now open in San Antonio. What started as a pop-up by Chef Stephen Bowers off the St. Mary's Strip is now a full-fledged restaurant. And on the inside, they have all their classic hits, everything that everybody loves. This is the Charles Jr. It's like a Southwest burger. They got the loaded jalapeno cheese fries. They got this shake on there. Look at the inside. They got a bar area to sit down at as well. That's the menu, and that's the cocktail drink menu. Got the Bushwhacker, and let me tell you, this thing is boozy. The Nutella fries, so good. The malt powder that's on there as well. This is the last exit to Pumpers, which is like one of the most standard burgers on the menu, but let me tell you, it's nothing like a regular burger. That thing is loaded. They got a cookie on the menu too for dessert, so you know how to get it. Pretty standard, but delicious. They also have a spicy burger on the menu. This one right here, their melt with jalapenos. This is the culo melt. Yeah, you heard me right. And this thing is loaded up with flavor. Big sauce flavor on there. The jalapenos are perfect. The jalapeno cheese fries are a must. I love the queso that's on there, man. That is really nice. Fries got a great flavor on there. They also have hot dogs on the menu, so you know we had to try one of those. This one right here, the Hungry Pang. Address on the screen, go check them out. Voted one of the best new restaurants in San Antonio. Plus, they have a bread-free option for you as well. Killer Burger has arrived in San Antonio, and this spot that comes all the way from Oregon is loaded up with delicious bites. These are 3 different burgers that we got when we went out there. This is a double fun guy. That's a Swiss fondue, mushroom, double patty, pickles, mustard. We also got the Cajun fries with the dipping sauces. They got a spicy one. They got this blue drink out there too that you gotta try. That's the Spicy Bender, and that's the Jose Mendoza burger. Now those are just right off the menu. No additions, add-ons, and you can see on the inside, it's gorgeous. Go check them out. Address on the screen. Wash it all down with it. Coming up later on Texas Eats, we go inside the newest location of another beloved burger spot in SA that's serving up a wild brisket burger combination. And next on the show, we cruise to a Michelin-star barbecue joint in South Austin serving up wild barbecue bites and a burger that you're gonna have to try.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in South Austin to go inside of the newest brick and mortar of the award-winning barbecue joint Leroy and Lewis that just got awarded a Michelin star. Plus, the new list is coming out here in 2025 for Texas Monthly's top 50 barbecue joints, but as of right now, they're number 5 on the list. Let's go inside and see what's cooking up at Leroy and Lewis. Joining us now is manager Clayton Cook. Thank you so much for having us here inside of the smoking action area. This is where all the magic gets made for the restaurant. And right behind us, we're all about burgers today. And this is where the burgers get started. So talk to me about this process.
So we take our brisket trim and we're gonna grind it up, make it into ground beef. We'll form a half-pound little burger patty. Then it's gonna get kosher salt, black pepper, just like we would season with our brisket. So we're getting these on here. They're gonna get smoked first before we take them inside and sear them. But that is what we're gonna be working with today.
Oh, those are seasoned beautifully. You can see the even distribution that you have on there. Very similar, like you said, to the barbecue. But the next step, like you said, is to go into the kitchen, sear them off, and then get them ready to be served up. So let's go check that out. All right, now we're here inside the kitchen, and on the flat top, you have some beautiful caramelized onions, and then you have 2 of these burgers that have already been seared off, and then you have some cheese right on top of them as well.
This is, yes, we get it on there. We want to make sure that cheese is nice and melted down. The boys have some perfectly caramelized onions.
All right, well, this already looks fantastic, and we're on our way here to getting the great burger bite that you're gonna come out here. The L&L burger is almost done. Now we're here in the front. Now, when you walk into the restaurant, which is gorgeous, this space, I love the color, the setup, and then you actually have a bar over here. When you walk in, you actually get to see this part. Yeah. And then you have this little toasting area for the bread, right?
We've got our little butter wheel here. It's actually gonna have some rendered down pork lard.
Ooh, okay. There's love in every step that you guys have done. I'm gonna enjoy taking a bite out of this thing. Now, you guys have a couple more things you're gonna be slicing up for us, and then we'll meet you out here in the dining room area, and we'll give it all a try.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you. All right, this is the moment we've been waiting for. We have all the food in front of us. These are the heavy hitters here on the tray. We also have the burger all ready to rock and roll. I gotta dive in. The L&L burger, I mean, we've been talking about it. We've seen it from start to finish. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
The L&L burger, that's the bite. The meat is the star of the show. Yeah, that's incredible. Super tender on there as well. And you have that nice little crust on there. The bread, toasted, perfect toast.
Thank you.
And that sauce is where it's at. My goodness. It was just recently announced, the Michelin guide with the stars here in Texas. And Leroy and Lewis was awarded a star.
Yes.
And what was that moment like for the restaurant, for you, for the team?
We were not even a year into this restaurant space. And so just kind of a whirlwind of excitement. Just something I think we never even imagined was possible. Yeah.
Because it takes a whole team to put that together and to produce the product with the service consistently enough that that's the level that you're putting out. Talk to me about the sides you have in the front here and then what's on the board.
These are a couple of our classic sides with like a newer one. We have this is the Chori Papas, and then we have our Kale Caesar slaw, pork hash and rice, and then this is our house-made kimchi.
And it looks incredible too. I love the variation on the presentations here. It's very much stuff that you don't see at barbecue joints. And I love that you guys this connects with you and what you do. Absolutely. Over here though, these are things that we've seen here. You know what I mean? These are the
more familiar things.
In the front, you got the burnt ends, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's, I mean, what a crowd pleaser on those. Yeah. You got the crunch, you have the smoky flavor on there, but then the brisket. Let's go.
The king of Texas barbecue.
That's right. There. And look at this. All right, it's holding up on its own weight, of course, but you give it a nice little tug. it's just falling apart. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
The brisket. Damn. And then you got to come over here and grab some of the kimchi. Balance it out. So many great options. If you love sausage, you love the brisket, I mean the chicken, you have all the different sides, and of course the burger is where it's at. You guys do such a great job. You got a Michelin star, so much more to come here. So you guys got to make sure you're always checking in with Leroy and Lewis on social media, and also just, check your local media. I'm sure you guys are always making news, doing crazy stuff. Thank you so much for having us out here. This food is absolutely incredible. So many different options for everybody. I'm gonna keep digging in on this brisket right now.
Next on the show, we go inside the newest location of another beloved burger spot in SA that's serving up a wild brisket burger combination. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in San Antonio, just north of downtown, to go inside of the newest location of a classic Alamo City restaurant that's serving up hamburgers, crispy dogs, and so much more. Let's see what's going on inside Everybody Loves Raymond. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Raymond Diaz. Thank you so much for having us.
Sir, thank you for coming.
Now, right in front of us, man, you guys brought out some of the classic bites. You got chicken wings, you got your French fries, scratch-made onion rings, you got the crispy dogs in the front. That's a San Antonio staple right there. And the reason for this season, you got a big old burger out here, but talk to me about the restaurant itself. How long has it been around?
The restaurant's been around since 1990. I took over about 11 years ago, changed the concept from taqueria to burger place. We've been at this new location for 3 weeks.
Now, this is the item that people have seen. I saw a couple was in here, and they saw this burger and they ordered it because it just looks over the top crazy. So what's going on here? What is the name of it and what's inside?
That's a brisket bacon cheddar. It's our regular standard 5-inch burger topped with smoked brisket, cheddar cheese, and bacon.
So this is a solo mission, so I'm gonna go in on this one, but then we're gonna try some of the other bites here in a second. But y'all, I got big hands, and this thing is absolutely gigantic. So I gotta find the bottom. Look at that. There we go, that's the bite. Woo! Oh my goodness. This has exceptional flavor. I love that you're getting some of that kind of smoky, that South Central Texas vibe with the barbecue. There's crispy, it's juicy. If you're looking for the next big burger bite that you have to try, that's the one right here. Fries are rocking too. I've had a lot of these since we've been chilling over here. Now, in the middle, crispy dogs, San Antonio staple.
A couple of restaurants that I've been to at a younger age, I would just remember them on the menu. But as a lot of older restaurants closed down, kind of something I wanted to bring back. I know it was a West Side staple at, Malt House, hats off to Ray's that still sell them. There's not too many restaurants that do crispy dogs still in San Antonio.
And if you don't know what a crispy dog is, tortilla on the outside, hot dog, cheese, wrap it up, fry it, you're good to go. You got mustard on the side, go ahead and dip it in there, because what's a crispy dog without mustard? Cheers. That's the bite. Look at that. Straightforward. It's delicious.
We sell a lot of these a day.
This is like comfort food. And that's a big old hot dog, man. Y'all not holding back. In the front right here, you got chicken wings.
Yes, sir.
You got a little buffalo sauce on the outside, and that's got to be a winner, right?
Yes, sir. It's one of our 6 flavors we have here.
Which other flavors do you have?
Hot honey, garlic parm, lemon pepper, barbecue, teriyaki.
I'm gonna dip it right here into the ranch. Get some of that action. Check that out. All right, here we go. Chicken wing. Crispy, juicy, good little sauce on the outside. It's just a good wing. Onion rings right here in the front. You got a whole tray of these right here, scratch made, right?
Yes, sir.
And you were one time voted best onion rings in the city?
A couple of bloggers, a couple of TikTokers have voted us best onion rings in San Antonio.
I mean, that's an onion ring. My goodness. Super crunchy, holding up on its own weight. I'm gonna grab this guy. Here we go, going for the crunch. Bro, that's an onion ring. Great seasoning, great crunch. That's wonderful. You have some different drinks in the back, like Aguas Frescas, right?
Yeah, we actually have a Kool-Aid bar out here. We try to have 4 or 5 different Kool-Aids every day. Something new, something different.
This one right here, strawberry lemonade. Which one are you going for?
Lemon lime.
Cheers to you. Here we go. Kool-Aid. And then you gotta save room for dessert. Pineapple upside down. You got the strawberry cake. You got a little German chocolate Oreo, little kind of like mud pie kind of cake over here, little chocolate cake. So you guys gotta come check them out. The new location's right off 35 near Fort Sam. This brisket burger is gonna blow your mind. And you think when you combined all that stuff together that it's gonna be a little overpowering, a little overwhelming, and it really works well. It's a good balance. And you gotta get the onion rings. Thank you so much for having us,
Yes,
man.
sir. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Here, cheers again.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in San Antonio, right outside of the airport, to go inside of a restaurant that's known to many for serving up one of the best sandwiches in the entire state of Texas. And we're gonna go see how it gets made. Let's see if it's on the menu at Rojo Pork and Bread. Joining us now is chef and owner Jorge Rojo. Thank you so much for having us out here.
Oh, thank you.
What you're known for, why people come out to this location, is the sandwich, the torta ahogada. Now that is such a special sandwich to a region of Mexico, right?
Yeah, this is the most traditional street food that you find in Guadalajara, which is my hometown. And this is the meal that you have on the weekends. Wake up with a really heavy hangover, this is what you have.
How long does the meat cook for?
Around 6 hours.
So right behind us, you have a trompo that's spinning around in circles over here. You have al pastor as well, right?
I wanted to add something representative from Mexico City as well, because my wife is from there.
And you make all the bread in-house early in the morning, right?
Yeah, every day.
Well, we're gonna go to the front into the assembly line, and you're gonna show us how you prepare some of the menu items that you have, including the torta ahogada, right?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. All right, chef, so now we're behind the counter and you're gonna start making right here the torta ahogada, and you start right here, the birote, the bread. What goes on first?
Refried beans. This is Mayacoba beans.
All right, so this right here is the product we saw in the back that you were cooking up. Now you have the meat on this side, and then if you wanna get some of the skin, some of the other elements, you actually have it on this side as well. So if you wanna do a mix, you can get it together like that as well, of course.
We add some meat, some buche, pork stomach with pork belly.
Okay, so you have a basket here that's already lined with plastic, and there's a reason for that. And then over here, you have all the elements that you make it look extra pretty. It's all the accompanying bites, right? The textures and flavors.
Yeah, the texture, flavors, and color. The shredded cabbage, pickled onion, some radish, and lime.
I'm gonna destroy this sandwich here in a little bit, but it's not just a sandwich on the menu. You have other items, so what else are you gonna make for us today?
Taco al pastor.
All right, super excited. We're gonna go make some of those in the back as well, and then we're gonna come over here, give it a bite.
Jorge Rojo is an artist, and that's not only evident in the presentation of his food, but in all of the artwork that hangs in his restaurant like a gallery.
Well, my mom used to paint, and she taught me more than paint to how to look, because she didn't have anyone to appreciate her art, and she taught me how to see it. Now see it from this and from this angle and from this distance. And I saw her painting all my childhood.
Though Jorge's mother has passed away, he is confident that she would be proud of everything that he's accomplished with the restaurant and his art.
And she brought me to every museum she could. And that was a really, really good experience.
Right in front of us, chef, you have the torta ahogada, and you brought out a couple different items. And what's going on with this taco right here?
Well, that's a carnitas taco called taco chilango. It's made out of carnitas. You can choose between the pork butt, the pork stomach, and the pork skin, or you can mix it as you wish. And after that, we garnish with some crushed crackling, red onion, cilantro, and an avocado cream.
Oof, what about in the middle here? Is that the al pastor?
Yeah, that's the al pastor. It's the classic pastor. We just like it a little bit more crispy than usual. And we also garnish that with red onion, cilantro, and avocado cream. Cheers.
All right, that's the bite. Bam! It's delicious, and it has a rustic feel to it. The textures of everything, kind of their own size and their own shape. I love the flavor on that. Now, the torta ahogada, this is the one we gotta try right here. Look how crazy that looks. Now this is the reason for this season. The torta ahogada, that's the bite. That's insane. And it's so crunchy, but then when it absorbs all the sauce, it becomes so tender. But it has so much body to it that it still holds together really well. This is so good, chef. Cheers to you. You guys, Rojo Pork and Bread, a wonderful spot here in San Antonio. One of the best places that you can grab a torta ahogada in the state of Texas. You're an artist in many different ways, and you can't do it by yourself. You got a whole team out here and your wife. This is a spot.